Então vamos dar início ao painel das 14 horas. Lembrando que esse painel terá tradução simultânea. Esse painel é sobre a SingularityDAO, que é uma DAO que utiliza inteligência artificial para fazer gestão de ativos, né, e de portfólios. Então vou chamar aqui no palco Marcello Mari, grande amigo meu. Palmas para ele, pessoal.
Hello, good evening. Wow, very loud. Thank you so much for the introduction. My name is Marcello Mari from Italy, and I'm the founder and CEO of SingularityDAO, which is the project that we're going to talk about today. So let's start with the problems that we are solving. Retail traders, they lose against the market. It can be shocking, but 90% of users trading that are not professional normally lose money when trading crypto in the market. DeFi is very complicated to use. So if you guys are familiar with the mission of decentralized finance and to have an inclusive and democratic approach to traditional finance through cryptocurrencies, you know that currently there are big technological barriers to use decentralized finance, and just less than 0.1% of the world population has interacted with decentralized finance. It's also very difficult for people to make informed decisions because we have 18,000 more cryptocurrencies, information are scattered all over the internet, and most of traders, retail traders, don't really have the knowledge, which is why they lose against the market, while big traders and algorithmic traders, bots, they're actually the ones that win in the market. Traditional finance is not inclusive. There is a lot of sophistication in traditional finance world, like hedge funds, VC funds, different sort of sophisticated investment, but the best opportunities are always reserved to the 1%, to those that are qualified to invest or that have enough capital and connection to invest. Normally, to invest in a hedge fund, for example, you would need a minimum ticket of $100,000 to be an accredited investor or to have good connections. So the average person is normally excluded by the best opportunities in the market. We are solving this with SingularityDAO. So SingularityDAO is a project part of the SingularityNet ecosystem funded by Ben Gorzel, who is the scientist with the hat that you can see in this picture. Ben Gorzel is also the creator of Sophia, the humanoid robot, which is the robot that we've seen in the previous slides. So we are part of the same ecosystem. I've been in SingularityNet since the very beginning, since 2017. I was part of the funding team, and then 4 years after, I founded SingularityDAO within SingularityNet. The mission of SingularityDAO is to create the future of digital asset management. So crypto portfolio management tools that uses artificial intelligence, data science, and algorithmic trading on-chain in a fully decentralized capacity. So normally, when you interact with traditional finance or even with other blockchain finance tools, there is a custodian in between, meaning that you will have to send your funds to an entity that takes control of these funds. In our case, it's all non-custodial and happens on the blockchain. So you are the only owner of the funds that you decide to deposit into our protocol. Okay, here there should be a video. I'm not sure if it's starting. Probably not. Maybe it's for the best. Let's see. It doesn't start. Okay, that's fine. So the core product of SingularityDAO are called Dynasets. Dynasets are vaults containing crypto trading strategies. Anybody can deposit funds into Dynasets. So here we are looking at the performance of our Bitcoin strategy. Compare to the moment when somebody invests, we returned plus 59% in just 3 months to our users. So you can see a graph below. So the flashy green light indicates the performance of the Dyna BTC fund. The below line, the dark and sad line, indicates the performance of Bitcoin. So if you were having 1 Bitcoin at the beginning of the trading window, you would have lost 58%. If you were having Dyna BTC, you were only losing 12%. So if you had 1 Bitcoin at the beginning of the trading window, at the end, only after 3 months, you would be able to withdraw 1.6 Bitcoin. Even better for our Ethereum strategy. So if you had 1 Ethereum at the beginning of the trading window, after 3 months, you'd be able to withdraw 2.2 Ethereum. Of course, the performance of our funds, of our Dyna ETH, our Dyna sets, are subject to market conditions, but because of the experience of our traders and because of the heavy data infrastructure and analytics and algorithms and trading tools that we built on the back end, we've been able to constantly outperform the market. So because of the nature of on-chain decentralized exchanges, there is not a very active and liquid derivative markets, meaning that our traders so far have only been able to use protective strategy to protect our investors' capital against market downturns. Thanks to our Dyna DYDX that we're launching in just 2 weeks, we're going to be able to trade derivatives, therefore, to apply leverage and go short on the market and profit for market downturns. So this is very exciting, and it's coming just next week, hopefully, maybe in 2 weeks. So who can use SingularityDAO? You, everybody, because it's permissionless, on-chain, and you just need to have MetaMask, some crypto on your MetaMask, and you can just start using our Dynasets. So this is a screenshot from our new DApp that we're launching in 2 weeks, just to show you how easy it is. There is a connect wallet button on the right. Once you connect your wallet, if you have enough funds in your MetaMask, minimum investment is $500. You can just choose one of the 3 strategies available right now and deposit in 2 clicks. You can then exit and withdraw your position anytime within the 3 months trading window. So there is no minimum lockup period. Unlike a traditional hedge funds, you don't have to leave your funds for 5 or 6 years. You can withdraw anytime. SingularityDAO essentially is an artificial intelligence-powered capital management platform. So Dynasets are definitely our core product. However, we also have other features such as a launchpad that allows our community to invest in best, highly selected and highly vetted early stage crypto projects. And we have staking and farming pools that helps our community to put a profit idle capital. So this is what we've built so far, but what comes next? What is the future of SingularityDAO? We are becoming a true decentralized autonomous organization. We have a token, which is called SDAO token, SDAO, which is currently available on KuCoin, Gate, and Mercado Bitcoin, which is a governance token. The governance token can be used to vote on proposal or to participate to the launch of new project through the launchpad or to earn more voting power. By staking the SDAO token, you can earn reputation tokens that can be used across our ecosystem for a number of functions and to have more voting power inside the DAO. We are also creating a system of sub-DAOs and guilds for those that want to participate so that more and more functions of the project are going to be decentralized and allocate to the wider audience. What we've been talking so far is our retail proposition, meaning that, as I said, anybody can use it. However, SingularityDAO is also working on an enterprise proposal. So what does this mean? Since we are creating a number of very sophisticated tools for on-chain management that we are using in order to outperform the market through our Dynaset, the same tools can also be used at corporate level. So our market-making algorithms, our scalping bots, our strategies, our on-chain analytics can also be used by other projects that want to actively manage the treasury. Here we're talking about a multi-billion market that we can address and that currently has no competition. If you're familiar with the DeFi world, you might have heard of Celsius and the way that they imploded, unfortunately, because of their highly centralized nature. Right now, Celsius was basically the only one that was approaching the market of treasury management. Right now, there is no competition, and given our nature and our exposure and expertise in the market, we are actually able to tackle this market, and that's what we are after in the next quarter, half a year. Algo trading. We are building powerful algorithms, indicators that can make portfolio managers' life easier. So out there is a number of traders, I would say, that manage large quantity of capital to allocate in crypto investments. However, there is a lack of sophistication in the market. There are very few people that actually know how to use algorithms, and we can serve this market, which is also huge. Superior analytics. So when you're dealing with centralized exchanges and with the on-chain world, there is a high number of data. However, let's digress a little bit. In traditional finance, you basically have very few data, very small amount of data, and they're only accessible through some data providers. The difference with crypto is that all the data are public, but they're very difficult to analyze and to gather. We've built technology that can actually harness the power of on-chain data, and we are building superior analytics based on machine learning approach on top of this. Another big mission of SingularityDAO for the next year is to become decentralized, not just in the governance, but also in the technology. So in the moment that we start to standardize and optimize our code, we will be able to integrate with the wider DeFi money Lego. So if you're familiar with DeFi, you might know that different projects interact with each other in a permissionless way. Unfortunately, this cannot happen at SingularityDAO right now, but in the future, when we're building the protocol, anybody will be able to use our protocol, to build strategy on top, to use our Dynasets, to integrate our LP tokens in their platform in many different ways. So we are creating DeFi oracles, redeemable and traded Dynaset LP tokens. So anytime you deposit coins into a Dynaset, you can get an LP token that you can use to borrow more cryptos, or you can use in liquidity pools on the centralized exchanges and so on. The real opportunity when integrating with the DeFi money Lego, the real opportunity to grow TVL, total value lock, and usage is to integrate with more DeFi communities. And this is the reason why we are currently working on the SingularityDAO protocol. And more. We are working on a stable set, which is a Dynaset containing stable coins, which can become the ultimate stable coin. We're working on a yield product, yield optimizer product that can actually harness the opportunity, the yield opportunity across multiple protocol across the DeFi. We're working on Cardano Dynaset. SingularityNet is the largest crypto project building on the Cardano blockchain. We are very close to the Cardano ecosystem. We are launching Cardano staking pools very soon. The next step will be to launch our token on the Cardano blockchain, and then eventually we're going to be working on Dynaset on Cardano. We're also going to be working on cross-chain Dynasets. So currently our Dynasets are on Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain and can only trade tokens within this ecosystem. However, in the future, thanks to Layer 0 technologies, our traders will be able to exchange and trade tokens across any ecosystem, across any decentralized exchange within the same Dynaset, taking advantage of opportunities that are presented across multiple ecosystems. So we have a treasure hunt going on right now. If you come and see us at our booth, you can ask us all the questions that you want. You can participate to our treasure hunt. There are 5 wallets containing $50 worth of SDAO tokens to unlock. There are a few tasks. It's fun, but it's also an opportunity to become familiar with the SingularityDAO ecosystem and to come to our booth and meet the team. We have 3 people from our team right now. We have a community of volunteers that is helping us. The overall SingularityDAO team currently is made of 40 extremely engaged and extremely smart people that work across the globe, from China to the United States. 80% of them, 70 to 80% of them are technical people, meaning blockchain developers, tech developers in general, but we also have the largest quant team in crypto. And by quant, I mean data scientist and data engineer, which is the real, true, unique value proposition of SingularityDAO. So thank you. Thank you for listening. This was SingularityDAO. If you have any questions, please come see us at our booth. We are in the main exhibitor area. We are very happy to be in Brazil right now. Brazil is our largest community, which is extremely exciting. And this is my first time in Rio. And yeah, it was fantastic to meet our people here in Rio and get to see and love your beautiful country. Thank you so much.